fans. I knew you'd come. Welcome to the TNA Impact review for September 1st, 2016. It was a doozy. I enjoyed it, and we're going to get right in. We had what was kind of like a music video to start the show. You could watch it on YouTube if you want. It's called The Hardy Family Sing Obsolete, Broken Matt Hardy Gets Premonition. So yeah, the piano was playing, and basically they were kind of singing the obsolete Jeff Hardy thing, or Brother Nero, I should say. Matt has a match against Crazy Steve, so he has to head off to the zone of impact, and he wants Senior Benjamin and Vanguard 1, his trusty little drone, to protect King Maxwell and Rebby. Good start to the show. We then got Mike Bennett coming out to talk. He's interrupted by Lashley. They're basically talking about Moose. It was a by the books opening segment. Always with this talking on wrestling these days. Lashley's gonna whoop Bennett's ass tonight, and Bennett's still looking like Heath Slater wannabe. It's not a good look. He needs something different because Heath Slater kind of blows him out of the water, to be honest. So that was the opening. A lot of Moose talk and whatnot. It was pretty basic. Then we get the match of Broken Matt versus Crazy Steve. Steve is out there alone, which I found odd, but of course that had something to do with the future of the night. The match itself was okay. I mean, it was a good, decent little fight. Matt won thanks to Brother Nero. After the match, Steve starts laughing on the microphone. He tells Matt that he is blind, even with his broken brilliance, because decay is everywhere, including the Hardy estate. And King Maxwell is now Rosemary's baby. I like what they did there. Matt tries to get Vanguard 1 to search the premises for decay. And Rosemary is in fact there at the Hardy estate. Up next we have the Ultimate X Gauntlet match. This was basically two people start, and then every so many minutes another person is added to the match. DJZ ended up winning. These Ultimate X matches aren't as exciting as they used to be back in the day in TNA when they were really fresh and awesome. But I'm glad DJZ won. He was definitely the best option in that match to win. It was a good match. They were just not as exciting as some of the past. And the ending was nice touch, though. There were two people up on the rope, but then DJZ kind of jumped and grabbed it. So that was pretty cool, because the other two were fighting a tug of war on top for the belt. Then comes a new Drew Galloway with an edge, and I can't say thank goodness enough for this, because he's been so boring the times I've watched TNA before I really started to get back into it over the last couple months. Drew Galloway is just this typical wrestler, nothing more in my opinion. And now he finally has an edge after attacking Aaron Rex last week. Billy Corgan comes out and tells him, I don't really remember exactly, but that leads to Aaron Rex coming out. They have this brawl up and down the ramp, which is pretty great. I'm very happy that Drew Galloway is going to have more of a character now, because he needs one pretty badly. Matt is trying to get a hold of Rebby. He warns her that Rosemary and Abyss are on their way. But Rosemary, however, is in the house. Dun dun dun. We then get a match between EC3 and Eli Drake. Another decent match. EC3 picks up the win. I really hope they start doing more with Eli Drake, because he is good and he can talk. So they could really use him in a very good role, and I hope to see him get pushed. We then get Ali's celebration of being the, guess. Let me see. I feel like I skipped something. We had some more things at the Hardy estate with Rebby and taking Maxwell into a safe room, and then she has a sword, and Senior Benjamin is there hoping to take care of them. Rebby is going to hunt that bitch down. Alright, Ali's championship celebration. Now this was a bit intense as Maria comes out basically saying that, well, Maria and Sienna come out. Maria's pissed, and so is Sienna about Ali becoming the champion. Maria wants her to lay down for her so that Maria can take the title from her because Ali doesn't deserve it. Ali doesn't really want to, but she does. She lays down, Maria pins her, gets the 1, 2, 3. Maria in a big heel mode here. It was good. Maria got Maria more over as a heel. She's now the champion. This really gives Ali the underdog. She gets some sympathy now, so that will be good going forward for the ultimate underdog in Ali. And the ultimate jerk in Maria. At the Hardy estate, Rebby's still searching for Rosemary. Rebby finds her and chases her. But then once Rebby's outside, Rosemary throws a fake baby at Rebby. But Senior Benjamin arrives with the real Maxwell. Rebby is pissed and demands that Senior Benjamin prepare the battlefield for massacre. That's going to lead to some epicness next week, I think. So the main event was the champ, Lashley versus Mike Bennett. Match was okay. Towards the end, Bennett wants Moose to give him a pipe to use, but Moose refuses, and that gives Lashley the win. Bennett is pissed at Moose and starts pretty much berating him until Moose he slapped Moose, and that just pissed Moose off, and then Moose gives him a lariat to end the show. So we got the face turn from Moose finally. As a whole, the show was good. It could be the wrestling show of the week. I like SmackDown, but TNA might have been a notch better because of this broken Matt Hardy. I can't get enough of it. It's a storyline in wrestling. That is why it's so good, because they're so few and far between anymore. And now with Billy Corgan in this company and the head of the company, I think TNA has a chance to get good again. I stopped watching for the longest time, but once upon a time TNA had 2 million viewers, and if you compare that to SmackDown now, they barely get between 2,500,000 viewers and like 2,900,000 viewers, kind of goes in that range. So I mean, once upon a time TNA was close to that. Now it's going to take a long time to build that audience back up, but I hope more people start watching TNA because it is pretty brilliant right now. And next week it looks like we might be getting a Final Deletion Part 2, so hopefully a lot of people are watching next week because that's going to be a fun show. So I am happy to be watching Impact again. I hope it stays good. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please visit boxoftalks.com. Subscribe. See you next week.